My grandma used to tell me stories about the polar bears, roaming around outside the one-room house she grew up in the Arctic. Big and white and hard to spot at first because they blended in with all the snow. She had to shoot one once because it came too close, looking to eat the huskies or the family. When I wanted to see the polar bears, my uncle took me to the Stanley Park Zoo. They were sad, confined to their concrete enclosure, fur yellowed and dirty. They didn't belong there. As a teenager, my family moved in with my grandparents, and great-grandma moved in too. She came all the way from Nunavut, her unruly white hair like a winter blizzard. She often called us by the wrong names, and would sometimes sit by the big front windows of our house and wistfully ask, "Where are the polar bears?" I didn't know how to answer. Back home, I thought, a place I'd never been. When great-grandma died, my grandma went up north to spread her mother's ashes. She took my mom, uncle, and aunt in August, when the mosquitoes are as big as birds. I picture them releasing charcoal gray dust into the crisp summer wind. That 95-year-old Inuk woman dispersed back into the same land that was her blood, her bones. This began to awaken in me. Someday, I would go there too. I envisioned visiting Nunavut with my grandma, walking the land and listening to her stories, but I'm unsure she ever wants to go back. She speaks nostalgically of Rankin Inlet, but when asked when it's her time, if she wants her ashes spread up there, she said no, didn't explain why. Perhaps because she used to sleep on the floor beneath the one bed her family all crammed into together in that one-room house. She'd curl up out of reach of her stepfather, a predatory white man. My mother told me Grandma never went to residential school, but her childhood home mirrored one. There too was sexual abuse, violence, fatality. I only know fragments of this oral history. My family is full of secrets, and Grandma guards hers carefully, believing she's protecting the rest of us by staying silent. But the pain is trickled down through generations in its entirety. I now cry every time I think of going up north, filled with conflicting feelings of longing, grief, and fear. But I will go to Rankin Inlet. I will see polar bears and witness the northern lights. I will stand in front of that one-room house and cry all the tears my grandma never could.